This is WAVE-TV Louisville. From Kentucky's first television station, this is WAVE-3 News Nightcast with Lisa Robinson, Greg Edwards Weather, and Bill Callis Sports.
After 2 years of disappointment from bad weather, the gray wave country skies burst with color as the Derby Festival Great Balloon Race finally gets off the ground. Good evening. Derby Festival officials held their breath. This afternoon, they finally had a place to put all their hot air. After 3 postponements this weekend, officials gave the go-ahead for the Great Balloon Race. It was a shortened version. The balloons only had to head to one target to throw a bag of bluegrass seed. But even after a long wait, no one was complaining, not even WAVE-3's Mark Pettinger.
It was a sight to see. A sight no one's seen the last 2 years, almost 3. The Kentucky Derby Festival's Great Balloon Race lifted off just as time was running out. Race officials had bad news again this morning for balloon pilots. Another postponement due to foul weather. This time, strong gusting winds. But the race's official meteorologist predicted an improvement by afternoon.
The winds will be diminishing. Again, it's not going to be perfect. Yeah. If I had to put a percent chance on going this afternoon, I'd say 75%.
It turned out to be 100% okay for ballooning. Not the prettiest weather, but the pilots and their chase crews could finally head over to the staging area. There they found thousands of balloon fans, young and young at heart. Finally, about 6 p.m., the official start. The MICHELOB dry balloon turns on their burners and starts filling their balloon. Then the hair, which all the other balloons will try to catch, takes off. Now the 26 other balloons are filling up and filling the sky. The pilot of the Jewel Chest Jewelers balloon gets a send-off from his wife.
I told him one morning, if I don't find you, I love you. And 2 hours after he had landed, I still hadn't found him. But he still loves me.
John FREEMAN and photographer Jimmy Joslin lift off. Soon they're gliding over aircraft at Standiford Field. Otherwise, it's peaceful, drifting across the sky.
The fact that it's an adventure, a sport, and not a science, the personal challenge that you're flying an aircraft that you don't have absolute and total control over.
The other balloons try to close in on the hair, but the winds aren't cooperating. Most are drifting away from the seed bag toss target set up at the spot where the hair balloon lands. The other balloons land wherever they can.
A lot of wind shears, a lot of changing directions. We'd take a right, and hard right, and then a hard left. And we think we were going to land at a field. And we'd tell everybody to get out there, and sure enough, we'd get close, and we'd take a hard right or a hard left and miss it.
Closer to the Gene Snyder Freeway, the Jewel Chest balloon has touched down in a pasture, getting acquainted with a new neighbor. Better luck next year. Safe on the ground with photographer Mark Dawson, Mark Pettinger, WAVE-3 News.
The Bell South Mobility Balloon won the 1994 Great Balloon Race by throwing the bluegrass bag seed closest to the center of the X. The Kroger Penguin Balloon came in second.